So today I wanted to talk about how I organize my phone, the screens and the apps that are actually on the phone. Last week I did a video, similar kind of video about my files, folders and how I organized those. And today is about the phone. So if you look at my phone right now, there's nothing on the screen itself other than the apps at the bottom, and the reason why I use 3 rather than 4 is just a bit more symmetrical with the pages I have basically. So in fact I actually only have 2 pages, so this is the first page and the second page is where all my apps actually reside. If you notice at the bottom I have an empty row, and the reason for that is because I don't want it to look too cluttered. Just like the folders, if you look at the folders above at the top, all of them have a row empty because I used to fill up all these rows, but then I just looked a bit too cluttered, so I basically put them on other pages, and they're the apps that I don't generally use anyway. So most of the stuff is literally a swipe away. So going back to what the apps are, and we'll work bottom up actually. So bottom left is Pipedrive. Pipedrive, is my sales process, CRM, where I keep in touch with my clients and the things that are going on with me contacting clients and their process. The pipeline. Next one is obviously my telephone, and the following one is an app called Todoist, which is my to-do app and my project management tool that I actually use for smaller projects. Above that we have Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Keep and Chrome. As you guys are aware, my whole business and my business is built on Google Chrome. So most of the tools are to do with Google Chrome. Now Google Keep is a notes app. Now I know Apple does notes and so on, and it's a fantastic app. However, I don't use notes as a place where I keep information. I use it as kind of a what are they called? Post-it notes. So I put information in there, I use it, and then I throw away. So there's not any information in there that I kind of keep. It's just a temporary place. Any notes and any thing I actually need to keep, I put it in my project management tool, Todoist, or create a Google Doc for it if it's pertaining to a project or anything. So anyway, above that, Basecamp, that's where I do most of my larger projects, websites, and with clients that go on for a few days, more than a few days, sorry. Video Ask. Now, Video Ask is an app. You've probably seen it on my website. It's a little widget of my talking head. Some people call it talking head, so I call it talking head, where when you click on it, you can send me a message through it via video, audio, or text, and I get a notification saying that someone's left me a message. Wire is kind of like a secure WhatsApp. I don't like WhatsApp or anything like that. Wire is a secure communication tool that I use to communicate with my clients when they want to send me secure notes or secure passwords and so on. I try not to let people send me passwords through messages or emails, so I use that for secure communication. Messages, self-explanatory. Apple, everything to do with Apple that I need to use. Business, all the programs that I use for my business, and certain tools that I demo to other clients as well. Finance, self-explanatory, obviously. Social. Now, social is actually in a folder of its own because I don't want to see it. I don't want to be... So this is my front page, so when I scroll over, I'm looking at my business stuff, not my social stuff quickly. So it's basically in a folder. And none of these apps... so none of the social apps anyway don't have any notifications or pop-ups or anything like that. Shop is where my online shopping like Amazon and so on. Health is to do with my health and my riding app, workouts and so on. Network is to do with all the apps that I use for setting up networks for my clients and all the tools that I use for those things. And I have a unified system in my office and home, and it helps me keep an eye on things as well. Tools, basic generic tools. There are apps here that I use, and some apps again for demoing, some apps that I don't use anymore, but it's good for demoing purposes. Above that, travel, again, self-explanatory, maps and translate and so on. Yes, I know I don't speak Dutch yet. I'm sorry. I'm trying, but it's hard. You know it's hard. So imagine how hard it is for me. So I use Google Translate to help me there. Audio, again, self-explanatory, all my music and podcasts. Photos, I don't usually use anything in here, but it's good to have just in case I need to touch up a few photos. And video, again, the same for my drone and watching Netflix and stuff like that. So basically, there you have it. It's not complicated, very simple, very to the point. I pick up my phone and basically need to do certain things. Now, going back to notifications, actually, I forgot about that. I have all the notifications turned off. The only notifications I have on are when people are trying to communicate with me, my clients, or when I'm doing a project and I need to do something for a client or for a project, like to do, for instance, in my to-do list or in Basecamp, Wire, Google Calendar. I don't have notifications for emails at all. I do check my emails throughout the day. I'm trying to cut that down, but I don't get notifications. I don't want to be disturbed with anything. So there are no notifications unless it's a communication thing between me, my clients, and obviously my friends and family. But for social media, for anything else, I just don't have the notifications on. So that's it. That's all it is. Very simple, very to the point, and hopefully you've benefited from it. I can't speak English, forget Dutch. Yeah, that's basically my phone and how I set it up. Anyway, enjoy your day. Hopefully you'll have a good day, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Ciao. Bye-bye.